Baby elf tree.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. Just a lady with a Christmas tree.
So cute.
Love seeing that story there for sure. Want to get you outside because we've got some weather to talk about. Unfortunately, dry and windy as our temperatures trend warmer as we head into the weekend. Not what you want to hear when we are still experiencing elevated fire danger and active fires burning in parts of the area. Right now, AQI at 90, moderate. That is on the high end of moderate, something that we're watching, especially as our wind direction shifts. It could help to bring some of that smoke from the fire in Passaic and Orange counties back into the city. Right now, there's that pocket of moderate air quality, whereas you head north and east and into portions of interior New Jersey, air quality is a little bit better. Temperature cold this morning, right? 37 in Newburgh, 46 in Central Park, 47 for Somerville, 51 out east in Montauk. A little bit of a breeze starting to pick up, more where that came from. Increasing wind speed expected today as our cloud cover starts to clear as well. Dew points dropping, that's another big weather story. Dew points in the teens right now in the city. It's just not what you want to see when it comes to fire danger. So no surprise that this is still a big weather headline as we do work into the weekend. Today in Connecticut, a red flag warning due to the dry and windy conditions. I wouldn't be surprised if one is issued tomorrow for the remainder of the tri-state area. And even if we're not under a red flag warning today, do know that with the increasing wind speed and the dry conditions, fire danger is still going to remain elevated. Still no outdoor burning. Please be safe. Please be smart. Another thing to watch today, coastal flood advisories. We are heading, as we head toward high tide cycle, just given the supermoon cycle today as well. So we could see some coastal flooding inundation. The general setup here, we're watching this area of low pressure to our south. That's going to pull away and take the cloud cover with it. So we will see increasing sunshine, but a pressure gradient between a couple areas of low pressure offshore and building high pressure over us this weekend is what's going to whip up the wind and keep us breezy today and I think downright windy tomorrow. Also want to touch on the tropics. We have Tropical Storm Sarah here bringing flooding downpours to the northern border here of Honduras. We're watching this as it remains a tropical storm, making a second landfall over the Yucatan Peninsula. At this point, the National Hurricane Center shows this weakening, but we're still watching for the potential for that tropical moisture to hold together, get caught up in a front, and be directed toward the state of Florida moving into the end of next week. Do we think this is going to be a strong system? At this point, no, but it is just kind of an indication that we're not totally out of the woods when it comes to tropical threats and another round of flooding downpours possible for the Florida Peninsula. What I'm hoping for is that same front will actually help to tap into some of that tropical moisture for us, and we could see rain chances by the end of next week. At this point, that's looking like our next best chance, next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, for a round of more widespread rain, but until then, we're dry and the drought remains top of mind. You see dry conditions hold through the weekend, and then end of next week we start to see those jumps. So today, increasing sunshine, highs climbing to the upper 50s. We'll stick with the clear sky overnight into tomorrow morning with lows in the 30s and 40s. Our warming trend continues this weekend, and our highs tomorrow are in the low 60s. But we got to talk wind because that is another big factor to the weekend forecast. Today, gusts 25 to 30 miles per hour, and tomorrow, gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour. You can see the wind really picking up tomorrow afternoon. That's going to make the fire danger that much higher. It's something that we are watching really closely this weekend. But for today, sunny skies this afternoon, highs in the upper 50s, increasing wind, high fire danger. It's the biggest story. Tomorrow, a little bit milder, but even windier with our gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour. We'll stick with the 60s into the start of next week. And then, yes, hoping by next Thursday, Friday, those rain chances increase. Not a lock right now, but it is, our confidence is growing that we could see a more widespread rainfall event.
But we still need a sizable
We do.
rain,
The
right?
deficit, I mean, it's going to take a few systems to get it knocked down.
All right, I want to show you guys something. It's called a ghost bridge. Have you seen this? It's in New Jersey, and it has reappeared in a drained reservoir in New